Several hostile attack groups have entered the area. I am maximizing the output of all combat systems.
This is it. It's either us or them. Base is under attack.
Tower destroyed. Danger! A large amount of cancerous biomass has entered the area.
We can't allow it to breach our defenses. If it gets through, it's going to roll over our base. One of our buildings has been destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed.
Tower destroyed. Base is under attack.
Under attack.
A building has been destroyed. Tower destroyed. One of our energy connectors has been destroyed. One of our walls has been destroyed. This is under attack.
Under attack.
The area is clear of all Cancerop presence. We did it, Ashley. We survived.
Unbelievable. I don't think we've ever faced an attack of this scale before. I need some rest.
You deserve it, Ashley. Catch your breath, and then we should go check how the great mushroom tree is doing after the resin infusion.
Wow, the tree is blooming. We saved it, Mr. Riggs. And look at the upper levels. I can see new branches grow in front of our eyes. That's absolutely amazing.
Amazing and disturbing at the same time, Ashley.
What do you mean?
The pace at which the tree is regenerating is totally out of control. It is gaining tons of biomass every minute, and we have no idea when it is going to stop growing.
You shouldn't be so surprised, Mr. Riggs. We've pumped an enormous amount of fungal resin into the tree. Getting it back into shape was our goal from the beginning.
Yes, but don't you think that we might have overdone it? It was supposed to slowly regenerate, but now it looks like it is going to grow much larger than it was before.
You're jumping to conclusions, Mr. Riggs. The energy potential of the fungal resin is immense, but it's not infinite. I'm sure the regeneration process is going to slow down very soon.
Either way, I think that it is growing much too fast. Uncontrolled cellular growth often leads to gene corruption and various mutations. These hyper-regenerative properties of the fungal resin might have mutated the naturally growing thorn vine into dog thorn and later into the canceroth. We are playing with fire, Ashley.
There is a lot of sense in what you're saying, but I think that now that we've healed this organism, it will be able to remain in balance. Evolutionary processes on Galatea 37 are much faster than on Earth. But either way, this ecosystem is thousands, if not millions, of years old. Even if we risk another mutation, I think we should be able to notice it early and take appropriate measures if that happens.
I think that leaving this organism intact is an unnecessary risk. We should sterilize this area with a thermonuclear explosion.
I think that it will be enough if we cauterize the opening through which we've pumped the resin. The chitin wall of the tree should harden momentarily. We can monitor this biome remotely after that's done. Let's give it some time to heal.
Ashley, please, think this through. We can erase this threat by overloading the rift station within our outpost building. I can start that procedure from that location, if you change your mind.
Well, we got option A and B. Last time I was here, I chose not to blow it up. And I'm not going to do that this time either. It is a challenge, so to speak. Just like how I customized this entire walkthrough to be played during nighttime the entire time, which it makes it harder and more difficult to secure and produce energy structures. And the solar panels is one step above the wind solar, the wind turbines. And honestly, I'm also curious to see if my fortifications back at HQ is as good as I think they are. It'll be good experience to test myself. Well, that's about it. So, yeah, I'm gonna save the tree. But then again, if I do that, all of the enemy types we have encountered in this biome will also be introduced in the attack waves back at HQ. And the Canceroth is nothing to joke about, as you've seen. They rode straight through and over my forward defensive positions, like they were nothing. And that's scary. But then again, it wouldn't be a challenge if I didn't do it.
The great mushroom tree is quickly returning to its former glory. The entire ecosystem of the fungal swamp is buzzing with more life than ever. I believe that the Canceroth threat was a natural mutation that came to life from the wondrous properties of the fungal resin and an unknown set of random circumstances. We treated this disease by removing the darkthorn and Canceroth presence, just like a surgeon removes dead tissue. The medicine we applied came from the very patient that we were healing. We didn't need to invent new artificial solutions. We simply transfused the resin from a strong, healthy part of the organism to the dying one. I feel proud that we were able to intervene in a situation that was clearly endangering this ecosystem and solve the problem by returning balance to nature itself.
How can you be certain that what we did here is going to be enough to prevent the Canceroth from reappearing?
On the contrary, Mr. Riggs, it might very well appear once again, but we did the best we could to prevent that from happening. Our automated facilities will remain in this area and will notify us of any anomalous growth that could endanger our presence on Galatea 37.
A new biome is now available for survey with the orbital scanner. I am not detecting any immediate threats in this area, Ashley. What would you like to do next?
We have finished our mission in the fungal swamp, Mr. Riggs. We can take advantage of the fungal resin that we accumulated in our liquid compression network. We could even use it to power the Rift Station back at our HQ, or to easily set up shield generators wherever we want to.
That is a powerful resource indeed. If there is nothing left to do for us in this biome, we can return to our primary objectives.
Or we could try to find a good resource mining location within the fungal swamp. The mineral deposits around the great mushroom tree are not that impressive.
There is a particularly resource-rich location not far from here. I will mark it for you.
Thank you, Mr. Riggs. We can go there to set up a mining outpost, or we can also leave that for some other time.
That is up to you, Ashley. We can go there or return to our primary objectives.
No, I'm leaving this H-hole behind and never, ever coming back. Alright, fine. We'll check out the Fungal Plateau. Just remember, I never checked it out myself.
Rift jump successful. Environmental parameters within expected values.
What can you tell me about this place, Mr. Riggs?
We are still well within the confines of the fungal swamp, but in an area with slightly higher elevation and with more building space. The local fauna is very abundant, so we can expect strong resistance if we choose to stay here. But I am also detecting a lot of rich mineral deposits that we could potentially mine.
Great. Let's search for a suitable location for our outpost building and look for whatever we can mine here. You know the drill, Mr. Riggs.
Roger that, Ashley.
Holy moo. Well, this is... We've got uranium, palladium, titanium, cobalt, carbonium, ironium. Okay, this is definitely a resource-rich buffet.
I just realized that with this surprising area, the cultivators wouldn't have been needed that much. Well, that's on me. Sorry, everyone.
Warning! An aggressive horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base. Weather conditions are changing. Wind speed is increasing.
The wind is much stronger than usual. Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. The wind is calming down.
Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out.
creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an
Okay, that was a little bit too soon. Well, Riggs did say this area seemed to be more contested.
Danger! Enemy creatures are closing in. Get ready to fight.
So, everyone, that's all the time I have for this part. In the next one, we're back at HQ, setting up these floating towers as our waterfronts to make a defense out of those, yes, not water. Then we will finally set up the prime rift station. Until next time, have a great summer, everyone. Reaper 7GL signing off.